that's what makes the story timeless. So yeah, that's my take on The Outsiders. The movie definitely has its moments, the casting, the visuals, the drama. It all works in its own way and gives the story this cool, stylized energy. But the book gives you everything. It lets you slow down and really feel all the fear, the beauty, the heartbreak, and the hope. And honestly, I think that's why this story keeps sticking with people, generation after generation. There's something so raw and real about how Capra's being a teenager in that weird in-between space when you're not a king anymore, but the world still treats you like one. You're expected to figure things out and keep it together, but no one actually shows you how to handle grief or trauma. Figuring out who you are, that's what Ponyboy is up against, and that's what makes his story hit so personally, even decades after it was written. It's also kind of wild to remember that S.E. Hinton wrote this when she was just 16. Like, she was still in high school. That's insane. She wasn't looking back with nostalgia. She wasn't writing from the middle of it. You can totally feel that when you read it. The book doesn't talk down to you. It doesn't try to tidy things up and make them feel more comfortable. It's just really vulnerable in a way that most stories about teens still don't quite get right. And maybe that's why the book leaves such a deep mark. It doesn't just say the world's unfair, it shows you why. It reminds you that people are complicated, that nobody's all good or bad. The pain doesn't just disappear, it shapes people. Sometimes the people who seem the hardest on the outside are just trying to protect whatever soft part of themselves they have left. Even that famous stay gold moment, yeah, it works in the movie for sure, but when you've spent 200 pages inside Ponyboy's head, watching him grow, seeing him fight to hold on to something good in a world that keeps trying to beat it out of him, it just lands differently. It doesn't feel like a line, it feels like a prayer, like something you want to carry with you. And here's something I've been thinking about too. Maybe The Outsiders resonates because it gives people permission to feel things deeply. It says, hey, it's okay to care about stuff. It's okay to be scared or sensitive or thoughtful. Even when the world's telling you to toughen up, it's a reminder that being soft doesn't make you weak. It means you haven't given up on hope. So with all that said, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'd seriously love to hear what you think. Are you team book or team movie?